In the vast, untamed wilderness of North America, where the sun sets in a blaze of orange, and the wind whispers secrets through the tall grasses, a creature roams that has become a symbol of strength and resilience, the bison. But today, we delve into a darker tale, one that reveals the fragility of life beneath the surface of this majestic beast. Picture, if you will, a bison lumbering through the plains, its powerful frame cloaked in a shaggy coat of brown. Yet, as we draw closer, a shocking sight emerges, a horrific wound, a grotesque infestation of barnacles clinging to its side like a macabre decoration. This is not a scene from a horror film. It is a stark reality of nature's cruel hand. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, are often associated with the ocean, clinging to rocks and ships. But what happens when they find their way onto a land-dwelling giant? The bison, with its thick skin and robust physique, becomes an unlikely host for these marine parasites, a phenomenon that raises questions about the boundaries of ecosystems and the interconnectedness of life. As we explore this unsettling relationship, we must confront the unsettling truth: barnacles are not merely hitchhikers. They are opportunistic invaders, exploiting the bison's body as a living canvas for their grotesque growth. The barnacle infestation on our bison friend is not just a surface issue. It is a manifestation of a deeper ecological imbalance. These barnacles, once free to drift in the ocean currents, have found themselves in a landlocked predicament, perhaps due to human interference or climate change. They latch onto the bison's skin, burrowing in with their hard, calcareous shells, creating a grotesque landscape of white and gray against the dark fur. Each barnacle is a tiny fortress, a testament to survival. But at what cost? Bison, once a symbol of strength, now bears the weight of these parasitic invaders, their presence a constant reminder of the fragility of life. As we examine the wound more closely, we see the damage these barnacles inflict. They create painful lesions, exposing the bison to infections and diseases. The once proud creature now limps through its territory, a shadow of its former self, struggling to find food and evade predators. The barnacles, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have turned this noble beast into a living host, a canvas of suffering. It is a dark twist of fate, a reminder that nature is not always kind, and that the balance of ecosystems can be easily disrupted. But let us not forget the role of humans in this tale. Our actions have consequences, and the encroachment of civilization into natural habitats has far-reaching effects. The bison's plight is a reflection of our own impact on the environment. As we pave over landscapes and alter ecosystems, we create opportunities for invasive species to thrive, often at the expense of native wildlife. The barnacle infestation on our bison is a microcosm of a larger issue, a stark reminder that we are all interconnected in this web of life, for better or worse. In the end, as we watch the bison struggle against its barnacle burden, we are left with a sense of unease. The barnacle in the cold, remote steppes of Central Asia, draped in an ethereal shroud of snow, lies a creature both mesmerizing and tragic: the snow leopard. With its piercing eyes and agile grace, it prowls the jagged cliffs, a master of its frozen realm. But beneath this regal facade lurks a chilling secret, an unsettling wound festering on its flank, a gruesome spectacle of nature's brutality. This haunting sight arises from an infection caused by a horrific parasitic flower, known as Rafflesia, infesting the very flesh of this majestic feline. Renowned for its putrid odor, blooms like a grotesque herald of death, inviting flies and insects that spread its seeds, mercilessly encroaching upon their host body. The iridescent blue of the snow leopard's fur, once a source of pride, now starkly contrasts with the sickening sight of petals unfurling in morbid triumph over its flesh, a grim illustration of nature's unrelenting cycle of life and death. Yet, the story does not end with this nightmarish floral invasion. The snow leopard, a symbol of wild beauty, faces another insidious threat: barnacle infestation, a phenomenon so bizarre and revolting it seems almost stolen from the dark corners of fiction. These crustacean interlopers, typically associated with marine environments, have somehow risen to infiltrate the rocky shelters of this high-altitude predator. Embedded in the leopard's skin, barnacles anchor themselves with alarming tenacity, siphoning the vital fluids from their unfortunate host. Their jagged shells digging deeper as they thrive, each barnacle becomes a tiny leech on the snow leopard's vitality, mercilessly draining life from a creature revered for its cunning beauty. Imagine the thick, crusty barnacles dotting the In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass sways gently under the relentless sun, a haunting scene unfolds. A white lion, a rare and majestic creature, roams the land, but not in the regal manner one might expect. Instead, this lion bears a horrific wound, a grotesque reminder of nature's darker side. A beehive, once a bustling community of industrious pollinators, has turned into a nightmarish infestation, embedding itself into the lion's flesh. The sight is both shocking and captivating, drawing the viewer into a world where beauty and horror coexist in a delicate balance. As we delve deeper into this unsettling tale, we must confront the unsettling reality of nature's cruelty and the consequences of our actions. The white lion, with its striking coat and piercing blue eyes, is a symbol of purity and strength. Yet, as we observe this magnificent beast, we are met with a gruesome sight. The hive, a mass of writhing bees, has taken residence in a gaping wound on the lion's side. The bees, once revered for their role in pollination and honey production, have become a parasitic force, feeding off the lion's flesh and leaving behind a trail of destruction. The wound is not just a physical injury, it is a testament to the fragility of life and the harsh realities of survival in the wild. As we examine the wound more closely, we see the bees burrowing deeper into the lion's skin, their tiny bodies moving in a frenzied dance. The hive, a complex structure of hexagonal cells, is filled with honey and larvae, creating a grotesque juxtaposition of life and death. The lion, in its agony, swats at the relentless attackers, but the bees are undeterred, their instinct to protect their home overpowering any sense of fear. This battle between predator and prey takes on a new dimension as the lion, once the apex predator, becomes a victim of a seemingly innocuous insect. The infestation raises questions about the delicate balance of ecosystems. Bees, essential for pollination, play a crucial role in maintaining the health of our planet. Yet, in this instance, their natural behavior has led to a tragic outcome. The lion, a creature that once roamed the savanna with pride, is now a canvas for nature's darker impulses. The wound festers, attracting other scavengers and predators, further complicating the lion's plight. It is a stark reminder that in the wild, survival often comes at a steep price. In the vast, untamed landscapes of North America, a creature of immense power and grace roams, the bison. But today, we encounter a bison that tells a different story, one that is both shocking and grotesque. This majestic beast, once a symbol of strength, now bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to nature's darker side. Its back is a canvas of barnacle infestation, a sight that would make even the most seasoned wildlife observer recoil in horror. These barnacles, typically found clinging to the hulls of ships or the shells of marine creatures, have found an unlikely host in this terrestrial giant. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the chilling reality of how these crustaceans have taken hold, transforming the bison into a living host for their insatiable appetite. Barnacles, with their hard calcareous shells, are not just passive hitchhikers. They are relentless invaders. They attach themselves to the bison's skin, burrowing in and creating a grotesque landscape of growths that can reach alarming sizes. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, feeds on the bison's flesh, drawing nutrients from its very being. The bison, unable to shake off this infestation, suffers in silence, its once proud stature marred by the weight of these parasitic invaders. The barnacles thrive in this unexpected environment, their presence a stark reminder of nature's brutal indifference. As they multiply, they create a festering wound, a breeding ground for infection and disease, leaving the bison in a state of constant agony. This dark tale of infestation raises unsettling questions about the balance of nature. How did this bison become a host for such a grotesque parasite? The answer lies in the interconnectedness of ecosystems, where the actions of one species can have far-reaching consequences. Human activity, from pollution to habitat destruction, has disrupted these delicate balances, allowing barnacles to thrive in environments where they would typically not survive. In our quest for progress, we often overlook the ripple effects of our actions, leaving behind a trail of suffering in the animal kingdom. As we reflect on this bison's plight, we are reminded of our own role in the web of life. We may chuckle at the absurdity of a land animal hosting sea creatures, but it serves as a darkly humorous reminder that nature has a way of turning the tables. In our pursuit of dominance over the natural world, we must remember that we are not separate from it. We are part of the same intricate tapestry. So, the next time you see a bison, remember this one and consider the unseen battles waged in the wild. After all, in the grand scheme of things, we might just be the barnacles clinging to the back of our own planet, oblivious to the damage we cause. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched meadow, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges, a gaping wound, a grotesque hive of bees embedded in its flank, a living testament to nature's darker side. This is not merely a wound, it is a battleground, a chaotic swirl of buzzing insects that have turned this majestic creature into a host for their insatiable appetite. The bees, drawn to the warmth and the scent of the horse, have burrowed into its flesh, creating a grotesque nest that pulsates with life. Each bee, a tiny soldier, works tirelessly, their stingers poised and ready, a reminder of the fine line between beauty and horror in the natural world. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the science behind the infestation. The horse, perhaps weakened by illness or injury, has become an easy target for the opportunistic bees. These insects, often misunderstood, are not inherently malicious. They are simply following their instinctual drive to survive and reproduce. The hive, a complex society of workers, drones, and a queen, thrives in this unexpected environment, feeding off the horse's nutrients while simultaneously causing it immense pain. The wound festers, a grotesque reminder of nature's brutality, as the horse's body fights back, sending signals of distress that echo through the meadow. Yet, amidst the horror, there lies a darkly humorous twist. Imagine the horse, a proud creature, now reduced to a living beehive, a bizarre spectacle for the other animals in the field. Perhaps they gather around, whispering tales of the bee horse, a legend that will be passed down through generations. In this strange intersection of life and death, we are reminded of the delicate balance that exists in nature. The bees, while causing suffering, also play a crucial role in pollination and the ecosystem.